It's time for Lazy Eye Witness News with America's #1 journalist, Mike Montone.
Yes, America's #1 journalist with no qualification.
Undisputed.
Undisputed.
It has yet to be disputed.
I can't dispute it. Mike, you wore your press fedora, which a lot of people would probably think you were cosplaying, but in fact, you were just there working, right?
No, I'm a journalist.
That's right.
That's not a costume.
And what does a journalist wear?
A press fedora.
That's right. So you went down to Comic-Con not to appreciate comic culture and the comic books and the surrounding culture, but more to get to the bottom of what's under the surface.
Well, I mean, it's always a fun event. You
Right.
enjoy being there, but, it's not without responsibility.
That's right. That's exactly. Now, was there anything that you enjoyed there that you got to take part in when you weren't wearing your journalist hat?
I honestly I enjoy taking in the scene, how delighted people are to be running in their costumes.
That's right.
It's fun. It is fun. It is a legitimately fun event.
100%. I always love going. I did not go this year, but I always love going. San Diego, too. They are fun. And, I mean, just the collective enthusiasm that people have for all their shit is a fun thing.
Yeah, it can be a physically stuffy environment.
Well, there is a Musk that will build.
There is, and I think if you look at the waistlines,
Sure.
in the background of this shot,
Yeah, well, it looks like a National Guard going back to Texas from Illinois.
it does. They should probably put an additional wing on the Javits Center for this.
That's 100% right, but they don't. They fill it up. Everybody goes. And do you want to kind of explain what you're trying to uncover? Or do you want the reports to speak for themselves?
Well, there's an intro to this one.
Oh,
so
good.
That'll let us know what's going on.
And I like your intros because the intros are done on the scene.
Oh, yeah.
So you get the feeling of what it's really like there.
All right, well, with video, you always want to shoot the stand-up on the spot if you can.
That's right.
A homeless crisis grips the city.
What?
Hatred against Italian Americans runs rampant.
Huh?
And the nation's superheroes face a scandal of epic proportions. I got to the bottom of it all at Comic-Con.
Hang on one sec. Okay. Hang on one second. Hang on just one moment there. So firstly, the issues that you're tackling at Comic-Con are the homeless crisis and anti-Italian discrimination.
And the superheroes embroiled in scandal.
Right. Well, I don't know what that scandal is. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of that.
We'll get to it.
But it appears that in your quest for information, the first people that you stumbled upon are, this appears to be the Mario brothers, Mario and Luigi, dressed in S&M gear?
A couple blue-collar paisans, 2 plumbers.
Okay, so I'm going to guess, Mike, that you decided to ignore at first the S&M portion of the gear.
Yeah, they're in bondage gear.
Yeah, did you ignore the bondage?
That's New York City. People are kind of funky. They, that's how they dress.
Those could just be back braces like Troy
That's a
wears.
good point.
That's true.
Yeah, they're gonna cram into odd positions. You ever try to get under a sink?
No, that's true. It doesn't explain the dog collar on Luigi.
Well, that's just fashion.
I guess that is, but you saw them more as Italian plumbers.
Well, yeah, blue-collar guys. When you do man on the street, you want to talk to regular Joes.
Regular blue-collar guys. Probably a couple union fellas.
Probably.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm anxious to hear what Mario and Luigi Mario have to say.
Gioni, your namesake.
Yeah.
We're wondering do people see him as an Italian-American icon?
I believe so.
Huh.
He's seen as a hero in many ways.
Could you pause for
definitely
one
seen
moment? You can go back to Luigi if you want. Mario, are his pants leather?
What?
Is Mario wearing leather pants?
It could be pleather.
Also, fingerless gloves.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, those
I
are
don't
in
wanna
these
talk
days. A lot of guys
I
wear
see that.
fingerless
Fingerless
gloves.
gloves.
I see that.
Fingerless gloves.
They're really in style these days.
You see
Yeah,
them
I
all
guess
around
so.
the halls here.
I guess so, but those were leather pants on Mario?
Well, I don't know if they were leather. It might just be black because, again, if you're a plumber, you're working with a lot of gross materials. They splash on your pants. You don't want people to see.
It wipes off real
I
nice.
see. It's just there's a shine to them.
Black. It doesn't show dirt.
Right.
It's
It's like sometimes you get a leather couch when you have a dog because it's easy to clean.
there's a shine to the pants is the only.
Hey, why are you so obsessed with this man's pants?
Well, I just never have seen a plumber with shiny pants.
I mean, I've never seen a plumber in bondage gear, but it's New
That's
York.
a back brace.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. All right. No,
Only
I
in
probably
New York.
That's right, only in New York. But the premise here was really trying to figure out if they look at Luigi Mangione as an Italian.
There's trial set to start in December, I believe.
Right. No, that's good.
I believe so. He's seen as a hero in many ways.
I've definitely seen people refer to him as a hero, for sure.
Would you, Luigi, say that he's a hero?
Mario seems to think so.
I definitely don't condone murder, but I also don't condone like totally railroading someone through the justice system. So mixed bag there.
Do you think now Luigi Mangione famously
Now, Mike, I ask you as a reporter, when you start getting the vibe that these two fellas that decided to go to Comic-Con dressed as Bondage, Mario, and Luigi, maybe they don't want to tackle the most controversial issues of the day and go on record with it. Maybe they thought when you said, will you do an interview, it was just going to be like, oh, tell us about your wacky costume. And now you're sitting there saying, take a stance on Luigi Mangione. However, I will only call you by your character names. Do you get in their voice that maybe they're uncomfortable with this line of questioning and I should shift or something else?
No, I mean, there's journalism and then there's journalism, right?
That's true.
You know, if I wanted to work for 1010 Wins, I could go do a fluff piece about, oh, they're in their costumes. But we want to get to the issues. What affects real New Yorkers?
So you think 1010 Wins is kind of joke journalism?
You know, I mean, all the wordplay. And,
right.
You know, they're very, 1010 Wins loves 1010 Wins.
I got you. No, you're right. You're 100% right. I mean, the whole campaign is like, look, you can listen to us on Crystal Clear FM.
We'll get it all 22 minutes, the entire world.
We'll get it. Okay, all right. Just wanted to know your line of thought there.
Behind a man and shot him in the head in the street, you feel that he's being railroaded through the justice system.
Okay.
I mean, when the mayor of New York perp walks you, it doesn't really feel like you're getting a fair shake.
So we think that Luigi is being treated unfairly.
I mean, the Justice Department screwed up so badly that it's possible they might have to have a retrial because they've been so obviously biased. So not great.
I want to talk to you about some other Italian Americans who many believe have.
Pause. I know. I'm beating a dead horse here.
He's got his.
He's dressed up as Bondage Luigi while he's going in depth on Luigi Mangione and the justice system.
He had a lot to say.
No, he did. There's nothing that I like more than people in superhero costumes talking about serious issues. It's literally the funniest thing in the world to me. I can't get enough of it.
I just noticed he has his plunger.
Of course he has his plunger, but it's a smaller plunger, like maybe it's not for toilets.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is
What would it be for?
Yeah, what would it? Yeah, Sam. Jesus.
I mean, what's the dog collar for? I don't know.
Oh, that's to be dragged around. If you have a plunger that small,
you can buy that at PacSun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go back to hear the full context of your question, Mike. They don't want to be there anymore.
The Justice Department screwed up so badly that it's possible they might have to have a retrial because they've been so obviously biased. So not great.
I want to talk to you about some other Italian Americans who many believe have been railroaded. We'll start with Chris Cuomo. He's the only one out there, I think, that a lot of us would say is telling the truth about a number of things, but he can't get on any of the major networks anymore. Do you think Chris Cuomo has been unfairly treated because he's an Italian American?
That's a great question.
Probably not. I think he and his brother are both kind of famous sex pests.
What?
But they would say that that's what they do. They're Italian.
I don't think part of Italian culture is being a sex pest.
But they say they're just kissing and hugging. You've seen Goodfellas, The Godfather, Donnie Brasco. There's quite a bit of kissing and hugging in the Italian American community.
I think if the women that work for you keep telling you no, you should probably listen to them.
But isn't that anti-Italian discrimination
No,
to prevent
it's not.
an Italian from living their truth?
I think if someone believes that being a sex pest is part of Italian culture, then they are being anti-Italian.
You would call that anti-Italian discrimination.
Yeah. I think that Italian people, just like everybody else, are perfectly capable of not sexually harassing.
Yeah.
Mario just checked his watch.
So there's really anti-Italian discrimination at every turn.
If you say so.
How do we live in such a world?
We do gotta go.
All right, Fox.
They had to go, Mike. They had to leave. They had to
Got
go.
another appointment.
Yeah. I think they quickly realized where this is never going to end.
I'm sure there was pipe that had to be laid.
That's right. After all, they're plumbers. Yeah.
A couple of blue-collar guys.
Yeah. And you just trying to get to the bottom of anti-Italian discrimination. And Mike, I mean, handling his line of questioning as if he were fed a tremendous amount of Tylenol as a baby. Just unshakable. That's what I'm trying to say. Just focused on one particular point.
And the news watch never stopped.
That's right. That's right. Now, it did look like Mario was getting uncomfortable.
I think Luigi could have stayed there all day.
Luigi wanted to get into it, but it seemed like Mario was like, I've told you don't get into these conversations before.
You think this wasn't the first time?
No, I think Mario has asked Luigi that if he's going to come over for Thanksgiving to please not talk about politics at the table, and if Mario's family brings up politics, to please keep Luigi's opinions to himself.
Luigi did seem like the type who really wanted to ruin the holidays for a Vietnam veteran.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah. And you can always tell that because he's perfectly willing to get into full-fledged political debate when, number one, no offense or anything, Mike, many of the premises that you're presenting are clearly absurd.
I mean, how so?
Well, no, I don't want to get into that.
Has Chris Cuomo been unfairly fired?
I'm a Chris Cuomo supporter.
Andrew Cuomo behind in the polls to a guy who hung out with World Trade Center terrorists?
I don't know if he did that. I'm not 100% sure that that's
I saw
accurate.
something in the New York Post.
Yeah, I breezed past it, but I still think I'm not 100% sure that I'm with you on that. But no, I mean I appreciate you going for it. And who would have thought that Mario was the punctual one? We have someplace we have to be. We have to go. Checking his Apple Watch. All right, now it looked like the Power Rangers were up next.
We did. Well, I wanted to talk to some crime fighters, people who know a thing or two about doing good for the city.
No, you're right. It'd be like if in the 1980s you found the Guardian Angels on the subway, you'd want to talk to them.
If only Curtis Sliwa was around.
That's right. Now, well,
he's busy.
Actually, I think a lot of people in New York are saying if only Curtis Sliwa would just go the fuck away.
I bet Mr. Toots is voting for him.
I bet he is. I bet he is. Very pro-cat. Yes. Very pro-cat. All right, let's hear your interview with the Power Rangers from New York Comic Con.
Gotta go, though.
All right. Fox News' Brian Kilmeade recently suggested that to fix the scourge of homelessness facing the city, a good idea might be to euthanize the homeless. And I was wondering, as crime fighters, what you thought of that plan. I'll go around.
I'll go around.
Oh, no.
Do we have a plan for euthanizing?
Yeah, hit
Oh
pause.
my God.
First of all, they looked like they were ready for such a fun time. The whole group of friends is just there to have nothing but absolute fun. The Black Ranger, the girl is just sitting there. Once she realizes where, and you know what it was? When you said Brian Kilmeade.
From Fox News.
I mean, just a sullen look on her face. And Mike, I will tell you, your instinct to bring up Brian Kilmeade's plan to euthanize all of the homeless, and then when you realize that it would appear that none of the Power Rangers would prefer to comment on your question.
The yellow one left immediately.
Well, his answer, he sees that it looks like nobody likes this line of questioning, and so he says, I'll go around, and offers every Power Ranger the opportunity to speak on the
Voice
Brian
your
Kilmeade.
opinion.
Every single, not just one, all of you voice an opinion.
Well, look, if they want to expose themselves as a bunch of soft-on-crime liberals, that's not my fault.
Not the Power Rangers. Not the Power Rangers.
This girl looks like she's short-circuiting.
Like, I can't believe this is happening. I just want to be the Black Ranger.
Brian Kilmeade recently suggested that to fix the scourge of homelessness facing the city, a good idea might be to euthanize the homeless. And I was wondering, as crime fighters, what you thought of that plan. I'll go around.
I'm good on all this.
I don't
He
know.
left.
Do we have a plan for euthanizing the homeless?
Euthanize him.
What?
Yep.
How would you go about euthanizing?
I'll take care of him myself.
He left. Pink Ranger left.
He's out.
Sort of a vague plan. Do you guys think you could fill in the blanks?
You,
We're gonna fight for the homeless.
So you're
lost
part
out,
of the
Mike. You
greatest
lost the Power Rangers, Mike.
yeah, that was-
You lost all the Power Rangers one by one. They morphed on out of there. You lost them all. I thought at least one. It was interesting, though, that the Pink Ranger, of all people,
Yeah.
was the one who said, yes, he would like to euthanize them.
Stepping up. No, maybe he listened to the show. Maybe he heard what Troy said about that guy opening up his wrists on the street and said, look.
There's only one thing we can do
There's
here.
a problem here, yeah.
Except then the Red Ranger said she was going to fight for the homeless.
I guess the Power Rangers are going to have to hash this out amongst themselves.
Do you feel bad when, like, you're like, oh, I'm going to go interview all 5 Power Rangers, and it's not like they all said, okay, we're done. One by one, they left. They came in a group, and then they left you one at a time.
I mean, these are the Power Rangers.
Right.
They don't operate from a position of weakness, so I don't expect them to tuck tail and run away.
But that is apparently what happened,
It
no?
is.
Well,
And I guess people need to know,
who would have thought the real evil Lord Zed was the tough questions?
Indeed.
Okay, let's see who you found next. It looked like it was a Captain America in a wrestling singlet with headgear. Did I get that right?
Is that what he had on his head?
I
I was very confused.
I
by
thought it
his
was a
attire.
wrestling headgear.
I was confused by his attire because he didn't look too much like Captain America.
No, it looked like a amateur wrestling version of Captain America for some
It's
reason.
not like people aren't sticking to the way you're supposed to look. They're adding their own flair.
And it's like we don't. Stan Lee already figured it out. You don't need to add your own flair.
Homeless.
So you're
Yes.
part of the greatest generation?
Yes, absolutely. These young kids.
Yeah, and you're revered. Finally,
Can you pause for a moment? Let me tell you what I love about this.
Go ahead.
You're part of the greatest generation is, of course, because Captain America is an older man, right? This Captain America, who's wearing an amateur wrestling singlet and bedazzled headgear, says, yeah, I am because of those kids. And it's almost like this brush off of like, oh, okay, I'll answer one question being in character. Like, that's cute. But, okay, now let's actually, like, speak to me like a person. And if I could make a guess, I think Mike is going to opt to continue the line of questioning as if he were actually speaking to Captain America.
Well, so we have to cut these for time.
Sure.
So we don't get the sort of full exposition on how the conversation went. We had been talking for a moment, and he was explaining that he had fought the Nazis, a World War II veteran. So I said, oh, a member of the greatest generation.
Right.
What luck. These guys are dying out. We don't, how many World War II veterans are left alive?
No, that's 100% right, and that's a good line of questioning.
Yeah, so to happen upon one at Comic-Con is like...
That's a
Felt so lucky.
That's really like
very
striking
unique
gold.
perspective.
Yeah.
And I love that with lazy eyewitness news, that when somebody tells you who they are, you're going to take them at face value.
Why would he lie?
That's exactly right. I agree with you.
Flowers from Tom Brokaw. Everyone's very proud of you.
Yeah. I mean, I do my best. That's what the
American icons.
American icons. I wouldn't take that title. I just try and do the best for the people
Yeah.
that are out there every
Well,
day.
speaking of doing your best for the people, we have some questions because I think the people may feel a little bit let down.
Oh no.
This is you.
Listen, these have been out on the internet, and I have to say that these are clearly Dr.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He said superheroes in Scandal.
What a great reveal. A slow turnaround. He is showing a picture of... There's a picture of Captain America standing with New York financier Jeffrey Epstein. You photoshopped a picture of Captain America with Jeffrey Epstein. And now you're going to this real man who is claiming to be Captain America and accusing him of cavorting
Photoshop.
with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, no, so this is not we received this from a tipster.
Oh, wow. This might have been in the binder that Libs of TikTok
It's
got.
possible. It might have been part of the big document dump.
Yeah. Okay, so now...
You think Mike knows Photoshop?
No, you're right. You're right. Mike's a newsman,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
a graphics man.
No.
I mean, look at the press thing in his hat. It's literally written on loose leaf. It looks like it was comically done for like a film like Toy Story. Like a child wrote it. Yeah. Because you're a newsman.
Yeah, I'm out pounding the pavement.
That's right.
I don't have time to fuck around with Photoshop.
No. And when you get pictures of Captain America and Jeffrey Epstein and you realize it's Comic-Con,
You got to get there.
yeah, and you may encounter this
Because
person.
if someone else has it, I don't want to get scooped.
No, you don't. That's true. There are two things you're looking for, the truth and a scoop.
Goddamn right.
That's right.
photos. There's a lot of things that I've heard about these things that can happen. People use their emails, they use the .coms, and they make these false images. And I would like to say,
It doesn't look like a false image.
no, this is absolutely a false image. Show it to the people. Let the audience decide.
Well, I think they will decide, and if they decide that is you, how do you explain yourself?
I continue to attest that Captain America and all pillars of America would never participate in this sort of thing.
That's you posing with Jeffrey Epstein, the financier.
No, that's not me. That's
the billionaire.
Multiverse. That's an alternate Captain America. Absolutely.
But it doesn't matter which universe you've done this in. You are still friends with
I didn't
Jeffrey
do it
Epstein.
here. I didn't do it here. I don't know that man here.
It doesn't matter where you know the man. This is Jeffrey Epstein. And you.
Do you have any other photos here?
I have this picture of you with Jeffrey Epstein.
I deny, and I say that
the victims
my wife would be hurt.
The victims
by these
will be coming
allegations.
forward in the weeks and months to come.
I will gladly speak to any of those people.
You're ready to face the allegations.
Absolutely. Done nothing wrong here, Captain America.
You absolutely deny this, then?
Yes, 100%.
Well, we'll see. You'll have your day in court, I'm sure.
I will.
See, here's what I love about this game. That Mike, if you listen to the way Mike phrased it, at no point is he saying Captain America, Captain America. He keeps saying, this is you with Jeffrey Epstein. This is a picture of you and Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, he is Captain America.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So it's an appropriate thing for you to do. And this poor guy thinks he's in an improv exercise.
Captain America seemed to have a good spirit.
He did. I did appreciate his good spirit. I did, because...
Do you speak to him afterwards?
Yeah, we always, with the ones that don't storm off angrily,
Sure.
we usually will shake their hands. They usually ask what we're doing. A lot of them do enjoy the bit. We did it.
Not the Power Rangers.
The Power Rangers did not. I didn't get a follow-up word with them.
I mean, imagine if they had found out that they were also pictured with Jeffrey Epstein. They would have been way more pissed.
A group shot?
Yeah, all of you.